Yeah, do the honors, guys. Before we do that, do an introduction. This here is a 1956 approximately. I'm guessing it's original year. It's a General Electric. Let you see the data tag quick. I'll read it out before you plug it in, before we do the smoke test. What do we got? What kind of model do we got here? It's 56, 57 because it's got the slider controls. Model 1R52NA. 3 horsepower compressor. Refrigerant, which is 22 CHC 1F2. I think it's R22. Wish they would just tell us that. Yeah, 11 amps. Wow. It's in a pretty small bedroom, so I'd say it's between 6 and 8,000 BTUs max. Yep. Say 5 being the lowest, 8 being the highest. I'd say 6. Smoke test.
Smoke test.
Well, nothing will on fire yet. Now, allegedly, the compressor works, but the fan motor doesn't. So we'll see about that. I'm not going to force this cold. That's a damper. Oh, it's a mess. There. This thing works. Oh, it's already getting cold. It's quiet. Well, ignore the rat on it. I wish I could put it in a position where it wouldn't do that. And it's not all the way cold, but it's getting there. It's heavy enough to have a mess in it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's. I'd say it's not a B series. It's too quiet.
Yeah. The house coverage.
It's too quiet to be a rotary too. This is a rotary, no flip.
Yeah, I love the rotary. That was just as quiet. Yeah, it's definitely it's way too smooth.
What for a B?
Yeah.
He has his hands down the smoothest compressor I know of. So I might just take the case off of that one and put it on my other one, put it on this one. I think it's the same. Yeah, the other one's deeper. Don't scratch that. That's not really bad. There's something there. That's not a coil, it's locked. Just that it's the insulation fell down. That's supposed to be the breeze up right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, wow, that's really got to that. It needs some attention. Who will pull this case off? Take a look inside and see what we got. I feel like it should be colder than this, but it's good. Let's try to see if we can install the fan out. I don't know if we can though. It's definitely quiet. This one actually lets you turn it all the way around too. It's not blowing like freezing cold, but it's blowing evenly throughout the whole evaporator. Like as far as even temp. I'd give it a little bit. Like this thing probably hasn't been run properly in years. That's not helping.
No, it's all, that's your whole problem.
Oh, probably.
You can't get rid of it.
Right, I agree. This is really freaking hot.
Yeah, that's
Really hot. I think what we'll do is we'll get a temp check on it as it is. Mess around with it a little bit and get it and do a second take on it. What's up?
My mom told them you were gonna go to the man's house. That's the book, right?
It's not for everybody, it's not for your dad too.
Oh, yeah. You didn't want anything. I have that. Or I have my application for all that. And I have those containers that I can take to the oven.
I think we're good. That'll be good. Yep, definitely.
No, we have those containers.
Yeah, we have enough steak for everybody. Alright. Sorry about that. At least that knocking the fans making's dying down. You get an idea how quiet it actually is. Hey, look at that control panel though. It's a sliding one. There's one, a picture of one that Brian Mullins has. It's in Virginia somewhere. That they actually have the module, the interface installed here. How badass is that? This has a vent switch, or air freshener, I'm sorry. You can spray, it'll spray some, that's crazy. Here's your operating instructions. It's missing, this one too is unfortunately missing the panel, but that's okay. I gotta get that radiator cover from Lowe's and make my own. It'll look just as good, if not better, and I'll probably get, I ain't gonna get rid of the door, but I will wrap that with the same material. But you can't get rid of the door because of the cover the slide. The side here is going to be exposed. I'll tell you what, I think it's in pretty decent shape for its age, though. Honestly, like a temple. I probably put it back in the pool after. I might have. It's on the second one down, Dave. Oh, the one next to it. Sorry. Did I put it back?
Yep, up there.
Where the hell did I put it? Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. Yeah, we'll see what kind of temps we get out of it after we leave it out here. Yep. Ah, crap. I found it. I left it out in the rain like an asshole. We gotta come out the back of it. That's really hot coming out the back. And again, you see that? The insulation in there all fell down. It's all blocking the condenser up. The condenser's not able to breathe properly. Hardly at all. There's no way in hell that's going to cool properly like that. There's a 60-degree difference between the front and the back, so it's trying to work. I just don't think it's going to get what we're trying to get out of it. I'm trying to hear the compressor, but if it's an S, that's one. It's definitely an S up here. Wish I could stop the fans over here for sure. Oh. So also I have to thank first fellow YouTuber Quan Jones, which has a home improvement / renovation YouTube channel, and also James Wright, who had the other brother of this unit, and that's where Yvonne left a comment on about him having one too, and between the two of them they ended up contacting me, and then me and Dave ended up taking it today. So for that, thank you very much. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll have another shot of this then when I get the case off, see if I can get the condenser breathing properly and see what kind of temp difference we get out of it at that point. Until then, take care, catch us next time. Peace out, thanks for watching. Alright, so it does have the Tecumseh S. My asshole buddy here, Dave, I just got done telling me it was a freaking rotary, and I almost had a freaking part of me almost died inside.
It's, you gotta have fun with your friends.
All right, dickhead, plug it in.
All right. Here we go. Engage your inner Scorpies.
God, that sounds good. You're already getting hot.
No,
Keep in mind, you must have these baffles on, as that is what blocks the air from. It creates a seal, so all the air gets blown out through. Let's set something on top of it.
That's what I'm doing.
I have a I thought I had something smaller than that in there. That way it's not. How you can see it better.
Just don't stick your foot in front of it.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
don't see
That'll-
your feet.
That'll hurt like a bastard.
Oh yeah.
There's a seal here too. Alright, look at that. That thing means business, man. I decided to make this one video instead of uploading two different ones tonight. Here you go, Dave.
Got some a little better.
Oh yeah, much better.
You want your legs and do that?
Oh yeah. There's that damper.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely blown colder.
Yeah, we actually have proper airflow with the condenser now, so.
Oh yeah,
Yay,
absolutely.
everything is perfectly golden. Rusty though. Pretty rusty.
Yeah, but the chassis is fine. It's
Good, just the
actually
case.
the case that's messed up, unfortunately. So I might be able to take that in and get it to an auto body shop or something like Dave said and see about getting it rebuilt. Tell them 100%, make it happen, and we'll go from there. So yeah, the case is pretty bad, but the unit itself is quite good, believe it or not. That's what these look like from the backside. You ever see a big unit like that? That's what it is. Usually they have a GE tag like right there, but this one here might have fallen off, or it might not have ever had one to begin with. I'm thinking it probably never had one.
And if I could, we can see the one.
It's blowing out some heat there. It's a very smooth runner.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely, to me, it's definitely worth getting it restored. And she's got her full charge yet. You can see, I was worried at first because it looked like this was broken. It's not, just the knobs are missing. Thank God. Cool vent turns are just cool.
Got 100 degrees on the condenser. Evaporator.
Of course, you gotta give it in there too to adjust.
Yeah.
What are you hitting there? I'd say probably
58.
60s. 58.
Yeah, 57.
Yeah, it's blowing a lot better now that it's actually running right. My favorite of those people that say that jump their unit because they say it's low on charge, but you take it off and the condenser is completely clogged or can't breathe. Like, oh, that's your problem.
I'm getting like 50 on the coil loops itself. So.
Yeah, so we drove 2.5 hours for this up to Orange, New Jersey. So,
Definitely worth it.
that being said, the two guys, I mentioned their names. Check their YouTube channels out for sure. The comments for it are also on James Wright's channel under 1950s GE High Thinline. If you want to look that up, check that out as well. Sure, he would greatly appreciate that. It'd be cool if you could find the module. Somebody has one, and I know Brian sent me the pics. It still has a module right here with a timer and all that. I thought that was pretty badass. This thing's neat. Cool. If you turn this up, it must have a limit switch that kicks the compressor off. We're not going to find out. I want the compressor to run. This is your thermostat.
The thermostat might be stuck, but as soon as you take it off the fan, it gets the compressor right on.
That's fine. If I put this in, it's going to be in my shop, the smaller one. Then we had a big one put up top, but I have a smaller one down. So we're going to have this and the freaking mug lamp in there. That'd be awesome.
Very beautiful.
I also got to find a home for that 57 feathers when I get it done. I don't know what the hell. I'm still thinking. It's got to be a cool kitchen one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I still install it there.
And I got that freaking, this cool, way cool 56 Philco here too. I got so much stuff.
Yeah. That's the issue. You got so much stuff, and you're like, man, where do I put this?
I usually
That's-
pick one that works, that fits with the room, and I run with it usually.
That's more my issue. I switch them out too often.
That's a finger, that thing probably loves fingers, I'm sure.
Fingers, feet, hands.
Whatever it can get.
Yep.
Hair.
Oh, God. Long hair in that, too.
Look how it's nice and quiet it runs now. Now that guard's out of the way. So yeah, that was what was blocking it up. This thing runs phenomenally well. I wish it wasn't raining so you could hear actually how. Hey, do me a favor, Dave. Shut the garage door quick. I want to see it.
Alright.
We gotta show this off. This thing's way quieter than the other one. This is one of the quietest ones I've heard yet. KB's ream, carry, pull out apart, 57 feathers. That's the other ream with the same exact compressor. 56 Philco right there. And a 56 Generally Electric high thin line. But that is freaking freezing. Of course, we got the case off.
100 degrees. That's
Evaporator. Low 50s. That's probably about right, Ronnie. It's probably like 85 degrees in here.
about high humidity, so
Very high humidity.
I'm getting 46 off the loops. So
46?
yeah,
I'd say,
we got.
Look at that, my hands are all wet if I go like this, so yeah, I'd say we definitely have a full charge for sure. Ain't no doubt about it.
We have to run.
Yeah, so like I said, get some body work. Yeah, look at that, it's already making a mess. Yeah, that's what it looks like outside of the case. Like I said, it's very, very rusted. It definitely had hours upon hours worth of use on it, but this thing, the messed up part about the design of this unit is that there's no slinger. There's no reason to have it. The water never hits the condenser. Why? Why would you not just have it drain right out of me and right from the factory? The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a drain hole right at the low part of the pan there where the fan's supposed to hit, and then go from there. Well, I'm going to edit these two videos together, and I said it's the last you'll see of this. I pretty much showed as much as I can for now because it's not even close to being ready for install. But that's okay. The work on the chassis is going to be very limited, and that's good because these GEs were engineered by a complete mad scientist, and to get these apart is nothing short of a nightmare. So I'm very grateful that I don't have to do much here. I could probably pop the fan blade off and do most of what I have to do through here and over here, because that actually is just a baffle. Some of these have two condensers on them. The larger BTUs, this one does not. In fact, some of the really big ones, this goes a little bit deeper, and I'll have a second evaporator, sometimes 3 or 4 rows thick over there for it. So, and they're ungodly heavy. And this thing's heavy too, but it's manageable. The thing's running really good though. Like I said, the airflow is not outrageous, but it's normal. And this is probably about, I'd say 6,000 BTUs.
6 to 7.
8 at the most, but I'm thinking more like closer to 6. We'll see. Anyway, that being said, thank you very much for watching, and let us know what you think.